You guys, these are the top 10 foods I use in my fat loss phases, right? Starting with some protein.
Protein.
Protein. Protein.
Protein. Protein.
Some lean chicken breast. Some egg whites, right? And then this is just protein powder put in a random box, right? Because I'm brown. So the main concept here is the lean protein sources. They're low in calories, but you hit that protein number, which helps you feel satiated, but you also save the calories for other foods, maybe some like couple meals that you enjoy, and other carbs and fat sources you can have later on, right? So you can also pick like lean turkey, lean ground beef, salmon is a great option, right? But these are just the protein sources I have during a cut. And I find if I keep the foods same, it helps me track all the variables a little better. That way I can predict when I'm gonna drop like a pound, for example, and when I'm gonna get to the goal that I wanna get to. Second thing is my fat options, right? So number one thing is this avocado dip right here, which I just kind of like have with like my chicken and rice meals. And I usually mix it in also. It adds some good taste, but you also get a good amount of fiber and some nutrients as well, right? And then some avocado oil being my second fat source. I usually throw this in while marinating my chicken breast that I use for my meals, right? And then the big one I usually use is almond butter, which I throw in my oatmeal and my smoothies. It tastes pretty bomb. A snack that, you know, some of my favorite snacks is rice cakes with the almond butter spread on top. That tastes bomb. So if you're craving something sweet while in the fat loss, try the rice cakes with almond butter, okay? And the fourth fat source is this fish oil. This one I have cutting or bulking, but I would do 2 tablespoons at nighttime. It tastes bomb, but also like, you know, antioxidants, cognitive function, bunch of health benefits, right? Usually our diets is really high in omega-6s, so it's important getting those omega-3s in your system, okay? And then now the fun part, the carb sources. Biggest one is gonna be some rice, right? So this rice right here. Main thing about rice is that it digests really well. So like while you're in a cut, you wanna make sure your digestion feels good. But also you can have a good amount of rice. When you measure it out, you'll be like, oh damn, I thought I could have much little rice, but you can have much more than you think. So it gives you volume, which makes you feel like you're eating more than you are, right? And then the second one is oats, which is usually in my pre-workout and my post-workout meals. This helps me feel satiated, so you get some fiber intake. It has a good nutrient profile as well, but also main thing is you feel satiated when you have them. So during a fat loss phase, you don't want to feel too hungry, right? And the last one is potatoes, right? Everyone loves potatoes, but you know, you can air fry it. You can have like, you know, some fries, you can put some spices on it. But also potatoes, I find personally, when you're having it in a meal, you feel like you're having much more food than you actually are. So they're low in calories, but you feel like you're having more food, right? And a quick little bonus foods is blueberries. I throw blueberries basically with every meal. I throw in a pre-workout meal. I throw it with my chicken and rice. So I get something sweet, but also they're low in calories, but you can have a lot of them, okay? And the last thing is some frozen vegetables, okay? Throw a bunch of these vegetables with all your chicken and rice meals. You can even throw a little bit in your smoothies. Yes, you get some nutrients, but the biggest thing in a cut is you don't want to feel too hungry because that's when you fall off, right? So having enough vegetables is going to keep you full, keep the nutrients up, but also make you feel like you're having more food than you actually are and keep the cut going smooth. Also, you're gonna feel blessed in the washroom. These are the foods I primarily focus on while in a cut, and I like try keeping the foods as consistent as possible, just because that can speed up the cutting process as your body adapts faster, right? If you keep changing things up, the body has to adapt to new things, new foods, right? So try these out, see how your cut goes, and any questions, please comment below. Don't hesitate, and get juicy.